Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Strong Channel. I'm your host, John, and today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly important for all of us. As we get older, the last thing any of us need is a fall at home. Have you ever noticed how things at home sometimes just don't feel as safe as they used to? You might find yourself thinking, wow, that rug seems to slide a bit, or those stairs look a bit more daunting than they did a few years back. If any of that sounds relatable, don't worry, because you are definitely not alone. Today, I'm going to talk about some simple, practical changes you can make around your home to help avoid falls after 60. We're going to explore 7 things in your home you must fix today. To ensure safety and peace of mind, we've got quite a bit to cover, so let's jump right in. One of the first things you're going to want to address is the lighting in your home. As we age, our vision can become less sharp and more sensitive to light, causing improper lighting to become a real hazard. Ever notice how a dimly lit hallway makes it hard to see where you're going? Enhancing your lighting? It's such a small change with a huge impact. Think about placing brighter bulbs in fixtures or adding lamps to dark corners. And those night lights can be lifesavers, especially for middle-of-the-night trips to the bathroom. Now, let's move to something that often goes unnoticed until it's too late, those rugs and carpets. You wouldn't believe how many times people trip over little things like a corner of a rug that curls up. Securing those rugs properly or opting for ones with non-slip backing can make a world of difference. Do a quick sweep of your home and make sure there's nothing loose that could catch a toe. Transform those potential hazards into assets that add comfort without risk. And one more thing about carpet. If the edges are frayed or it's lifting from the floor, it's time to fix those as well. Or consider swapping them out for something safer. All these improvements, they don't just make your home look better, but really feel safer. So, that's 2 areas already, lighting and rugs, that can really change how safe you feel going about your day. Now that we've covered those 2, let's get ready to transition into what might be one of the biggest areas of concern, the bathroom. All right, let's dive deeper into making sure our homes are as safe as possible, and easily start with our bathrooms. This room, while essential, often becomes one of the trickiest places to navigate safely. But there's good news. With some practical changes, we can make it a much safer space. First, let's talk about grab bars. They might seem unnecessary now, but I can't stress enough how valuable they are. Whether it's stepping into the shower or just getting up from the toilet, having something sturdy to hold onto can be a big help. Think of them like a good friend's hand reaching out to steady you. You'll be thankful for them on those off-balance days. Just ensure they're professionally installed, so they'll hold firm under pressure. The next thing you might not think much about, but it's so crucial, are non-skid mats. You ever step out of the shower onto a slippery floor? That's an accident waiting to happen. Instead, lay down a non-skid mat inside and outside of the shower. This simple change can prevent those scary slips, making your bathroom routine much safer. And while we're on the subject of making things easier, consider upgrading to a raised toilet seat. This can ease the pressure on your knees and back as you sit and stand. Small changes like these can substantially increase your comfort and safety, ensuring that daily tasks stay manageable. Moving away from the bathroom, let's talk about our beloved kitchens, the heart of many homes, and sometimes quite a hubbub of activity. How many times have we found ourselves reaching too high or bending too low for that one pot or pan we always use? By reorganizing and keeping frequently used items within arm's reach, we minimize unnecessary strain. Also, take a look at your kitchen flooring. Is it smooth and potentially slippery? Consider not just how to clean it, but how safe it is underfoot. Maybe install slip-resistant flooring or throw in some mats with a non-slip backing. Ever wear socks in the kitchen and find yourself sliding around a bit? Well, putting on some slip-resistant shoes when cooking can make a night and day difference in feeling grounded and secure. These adjustments, they make everyday tasks feel effortless rather than hazards to tackle. Now that we've covered precautions for stumbles in the bathroom and kitchen, it's time to talk about another important spot in the home, the staircases, which deserve special attention. So, let's turn our focus to staircases, which can pose quite a challenge if not properly secured. Imagine this. You're coming down the stairs with hands full, and it just feels like that one wrong step could lead to a fall. But that's where some straightforward changes can make things feel much safer. First thing you want to consider is the handrails. Having sturdy handrails on both sides of the staircase is more than just for show. These are your lifelines, and you want to make sure they're tightly secured, nothing loose, nothing wobbly, because that stability, it really brings peace of mind when you're going up or down. Something else to look out for is the stairs themselves. Adding some anti-slip treads can truly transform slippery wood or slick surfaces into safe steps. As we've all experienced, a little moisture or dust can turn any staircase into a slipping hazard. So it's always good to have that extra grip underfoot. And here's a little trick to help those of us with vision issues. Applying contrast strips to the edge of each step can really help define the steps, helping to avoid any visual missteps. All of these changes might seem like small tweaks, but they're absolute game changers for fall prevention. Now, moving beyond the physical adjustments, let's talk about today's technology, which offers us some amazing tools to further prevent falls and ensure safety. For example, wearable devices. They can detect falls and immediately send alerts, whether it's to emergency services or your loved ones. And even beyond that are home monitoring systems, which can keep an additional eye on your surroundings. Technology really gives us that extra layer of comfort and security, especially for those of us who might live alone. Having tech like this is like having a guardian constantly watching and ready to help at any moment. And then there's the magic of smart home devices. Voice-activated assistants have become quite the trend, and they offer hands-free help during emergencies. Whether it's to call someone or simply turn the lights on if you ever need some assistance. In wrapping up today's discussion, we've covered quite a few points, from lighting and rugs bathrooms and kitchens to staircases and technology, each step focused on creating an environment where you can move confidently. It's all about making your home a space where each step is taken with ease and assurance. Remember, small changes, they can lead to huge improvements in your overall safety and happiness. So, why not make today the day you start implementing some of these changes? You'll be surprised at just how much of a difference it can make, not just in keeping you safe, but also in making you feel truly comfortable in the place you call home. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you found this content helpful, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to Senior Strong for more tips on living your best life at every age. Here's to living happier and safer, one small change at a time.